marred the arrival of the Premier League flag of last season.
So the league champions start the 1985-86 season in absolutely perfect conditions. There's a tremendous atmosphere inside the stadium, heralding the start of a new season, and with the playing surface looking truly immaculate, the scene could hardly be set better for a tremendous football match. And the first effort of the match coming from Hibs. Header from Cowan, well saved by Leighton. But the warmest welcome this afternoon to any Aberdeen player came from the local fans for Jim Bet, the £300,000 post-season signing from Lochran. His partnership with Peter Weir being eagerly awaited by the home supporters. John Blackley is hoping to see the fruits of his close season labours early in the season. Certainly working very hard indeed to sort out Hibs. And his major signing, of course, in the close season was the former Aberdeen striker, Steve Cowan. Good save from Ruff. And still the pressure is on. The Hibs goal is on. Ruff sorts it out on the 6-yard line. Oh, hectic start. Chances at both ends. And Steve Cowan already made his mark, the £45,000 signing in midweek from Aberdeen. And it's ironic that his first match for his new club should be back in Aberdeen. Ball breaks for McBride. There's Collins. Well tackled by Stark. The throw goes to Aberdeen. Stuart McKimmie in the shadows there. Header from Hunter. Miller is escorting it back towards Jim Leighton, who is guarding a goal there which has no fans behind it. The renovation work being carried out at Pittodrie, leaving a big gap behind Jim Leighton. There's a good Hibs move again. McKimmie's header out. Kane tackled by Simpson. Raised clearance, well controlled by McQueen. Here's Mickey Weir. Irvin easing the ball to McBride. Snedden. Now Paul Kane on the right. Misunderstanding, and he plays the ball inside. Picked up by Stark. You see Willie Miller going ahead of him. Here's McKimmie. Good running again by Bet. And a very decisive tackle from young Gordon Hunter, which Jim Bet didn't appreciate. He thought the studs were shown. Black screening the ball with McKimmie still up in support. There's McKimmie's cross. Frank McDougall off the post. There's Simpson. And the tackle from Snedden prevented Simpson opening the scoring. Well, Neil Simpson looking hopefully towards the referee. Well, what a fine move that was from Aberdeen. Stuart McKimmie taking the pass back from Black. The cross headed by Frank McDougall. Rough rooted to the spot. It came back off the post. Simpson appeared to have a good chance until Snedden's tackle from the back denied him the opportunity. Careless one from Bet. Callum to Irvin. Paul Kane. Good first-time effort by Kane. Leighton certainly had his eye on the ball all the time, but it was well set up by Hibs. Willie Irvin involved in the layoff, and Kane with a first-time shot rising a shade too quickly. Well won by Ray. There's Weir. Referee allowing advantage as Bet wins possession for Aberdeen. Good cross, well cut out by Ruff. But Weir linking with Jim Bet to good effect on that left flank for Aberdeen. Goal playing it forward. Steve Cowan trying to stay onside. This misjudged the run. Free kick to Aberdeen. forward to McDougall. And some splendid goalkeeping once again from Alan Ruff. Well, he certainly earned his corner already this early in the match. A high ball towards Eric Black. It looked for me as though he perhaps handled the ball, but it went through to McDougall. He tried to measure the shot, but Ruff's positioning was good enough once again. Black going inside. This is out Bet to find McQueen. That's towards McDougall. Put up by Gordon Ray, and the free kick's been given for Aberdeen. That's an indirect one. Frank McDougall's presence causing problems for the Hibs defenders. Now the free kick is indirect. And let's see what Aberdeen have in store. Had it been direct, I'm sure Peter Weir may have been a likely candidate to flight one toward the top corner. Weir over the ball, Bet and Miller also involved in the planning. Weir to Bet. Almost deceived Alan Ruff, and good recovery from the goalkeeper once again as Eric Black closed in. Well, that free kick taken short by Weir. Bet trying to slide the ball past the wall towards the corner of the net, and Alan Ruff had to get to full stretch to beat the ball out. Aberdeen manager like Ferguson in the director's box beside Chris Anderson, the vice chairman. It's played right across towards Willie Miller. Hunter tangling with Black. Kimmy wins it back. And some more fine tackling this time by Paul Kane for Hibs. Here's Willie Miller. Helped on by Black. McLeish lofting it high into space on the left. Weir is onside. Out swing across. There's Black. Garnered in gratefully by Alan Ruff. But the menace of Eric Black in the air again, clear for all to see. The looping cross out swinging from Peter Weir. Black with downward header, and Ruff quickly down to gather. No referee Kenny Hope gives the free kick to Hibs just inside their own half. Taken short by Monroe to Collins. There's McBride. Now Weir. Monroe still available on the left. McBride. He's away from McKimmie. Great play from McBride. Well, a little flash of inspiration from Joe McBride, but he runs out of luck. Well, that really was a delightful piece of play. McBride 1-to-1 with McKimmie, skinned him alive. Closed in, and Jim Layton tried to chip the ball towards the far corner, and it just eluded the post. Aberdeen content to go back to try to set up the openings, so long as they retain possession. Go back to the centre circle to start again through McLeish. Neil Simpson has possession as the half-time whistle goes. A very interesting first half with Aberdeen having the bulk of the possession. Hibs defending superbly, the closest to a goal coming when Stuart McKimmie's cross was headed against the post by Frank McDougall. But over the piece, Hibs doing very well indeed to contain the champions. The half-time score, Aberdeen 0, Hibs 0.
News of the world.
New two-card bingo.
Some bingo gives you 2 chances to win every game.
Twingo bingo in the sun. 40,000 to be won.
Every card's different, and every card can be a winner in the Sun's new 2-card bingo game. So don't let yours get nicked. There's £40,000 to win on Sun 2-card bingo.
It's the biggest one in Britain.
Starting this week, only in the Sun.
Strike force of Willie Irvin and Steve Cowan will require to start the second half all over again. So the second half is underway. Hibs playing towards the beach end, And I'm sure at half-time, John Blackley and Tommy Craig must have been relatively pleased at the fact that the side coped so well with Aberdeen as they came forward in waves. Kane to McBride. Looking for Willie Irvin at the far post, but McQueen is there. That's a good play from the fullback. Drawing in assurance and confidence, young Tommy McQueen, just 22 years old. Black got his head to it. There goes McDougall. Rough missed it, and it's a corner kick. No question about it. Frank McDougall wreaks havoc among defenders. Then he makes those charges forward. Weir's corner. Willie Miller is up. Fine save again by Ruff. Well, showing form for Hibs, which will undoubtedly please the Scotland manager Jock Stein, looking for a replacement or a stand-in for Jim Leighton. Cowan's layoff. Good turn by Collins. That's great play by the young Hibs player. And forcing Jim Leighton into a first-class save. And yet another from Leighton from Steadman's cross. But just take a look at this for class from the 17-year-old Hibs youngster. Taking possession outside the box, showing all the confidence in the world with a good turn, then jink inside and a measured shot to try to beat Leighton's left hand. He didn't quite make it. McLeish looking for Black on the right once again. Good turn, impeded by Monroe. The classic pose of innocence. Cutting no ice with referee Hope. McLeish and Miller have gone forward for Aberdeen. Bet flighting it in. Ray won it. Stark. We are taking on Snedden. The great cross. Headed behind by Monroe. But that's Peter Weir at his very best. Tremendous wing play, making something out of virtually nothing to send over that cross. Well, very much a variation in the pattern with that corner kick, and it's allowed Weir to break for Hibs. There's McBride, only McQueen back to face him. McQueen doing a good job holding things up. McBride playing it across, there's Kane, now but Irvin. Leighton under pressure, and Aberdeen scramble the ball away. Well, that could so easily have cost Aberdeen heavily, and they're not out of the woods yet. Here's McBride still attacking Tommy McQueen, and turned behind by the fullback for the corner. But Joe McBride's cross gave Kane a great chance first of all, then Willie Irvin's shot was blocked by the legs of Jim Leighton. Header comfortably taken by Leighton. Well, Black thought that would be picked up by McDougall. Collins, a good first-time pass. Now Irvin. Collins has gone forward on the left to join him. Look at the confidence the youngster shows. Kane back to Weir. Now Ian Monroe. Kane again. Cowan tackled by McLeish. Miller under pressure from Kane. Kept in by Cowan. Who's done well to get away from Miller. Still Steve Cowan. Simpson getting back. And the clearance from Tommy McQueen as Jim Leighton scampers across his 6-yard box. But Hibs certainly putting pressure on the Aberdeen defence. And for a second or two, they didn't look too happy about it either, the Aberdeen players. His header. It's won by Weir. Hewitt on the left. And the interception was by Hunter, as McDougall went careering toward that near post, looking for the low cross, which Hewitt delivered. Weir to Bet, and there's no answer to that. Jim Bett's first goal for Aberdeen, and just listen to the reception. Absolutely superb. 23rd minute of the second half. And look at this one again, played back from the corner kick by Peter Weir. Bett taking it first time with the right boot, and Rough had an earthly. Having to go into that very tough challenge on Bet to keep possession. Kane being shown the way inside by McQueen. Cowan's return. Fine effort from Kane. He really does have a lot of dig in that right boot, Paul Kane. And that was well set up as he came inside, playing the old-fashioned 1-2 with Cowan. And the shot certainly worried Jim Leighton. McQueen. Just a shade casual, that from the young fullback. Takes a word of correction from Willie Miller. Again. Monroe's cross. Leighton under pressure. Now can Jury turn it towards goal? That's fine defending by McQueen. He did very well indeed there, because a rash challenge at that point could either have caused a penalty kick or left Jury with a clear shot at goal. But it certainly was a moment of anxiety for Jim Leighton. Sorts things out. Joe Leighton will have been happy to have had that opportunity. That's a great ball from Miller. Stark is onside. McDougall waiting in the middle. There's McDougall. It's over the line, yes. A bit of luck for Frank McDougall in the end. But created initially by Willie Miller. Frank McDougall gets his first of the new season to add to his 24 last season. And the match is surely now safe for Aberdeen. Miller's first time left-footed pass from defence set it all up. Catching the Hibs defence coming forward. Stark was onside. Racing forward to the corner of the box. Chipping the ball inside for McDougall. Rough did well initially, but he had no luck as McDougall turned it back over the line. Well, the match is certainly well under the control of Aberdeen now. With a very firm grip on midfield. Stark finds Weir on the left. Bet is with him. Aberdeen have rejigged the midfield to leave Bet on the left side with Weir. Bet is onside. There's the header, and it's Billy Stark who's out of luck. Well, a delightful ball from Bet on the left. He took the pass from Weir, chipping it beyond Alan Rough, and Stark going up so well that he couldn't head the ball below the bar. McBride popping up on the right. McQueen comes across. Can McBride get the shot on target? Couldn't get it beyond McQueen. Stark to Bet, a buzz of expectancy around the stadium. Ruff coming out of his goal once again. A new dimension to Alan Ruff's goalkeeping, his surges from his box to act as auxiliary sweeper. Once again, Bet has found space, taking the pass from McLeish. Not quite a good cross, but Simpson's there. And how about that from Frank McDougall? McDougall second, Aberdeen third, and they don't come much more spectacular than that. There's 2 minutes left. It was down to the intelligent play of Bet once again, finding space in the left to collect McLeish's pass. The cross initially looked much too long and deep, but Simpson's determined running got to the ball, he turned it back, and